This is from The Guardian and The Hill and some others. Cornel West said that Biden likely will not run. He believes he will have an LBJ moment. I'd love for Biden to have an LGBT moment. If he just came out, he's like, look, I am 80 something years old. I'm out of my mind. And also, these the last few years, I figure I should finally have some fun. Me and Tony Blinken got it on. Yeah, we got it on last night. Yeah. By the way, that's one of the nastiest thoughts I've ever put out into everybody's minds. Joe Biden will have an LBJ moment and decide not to run for re-election. And by the way, I'm not saying it's nasty because it's gay. Gay can definitely be beautiful. I'm saying it's nasty because it's Biden and Tony Blinken. And decide not to run for re-election next year. The left-wing academic and independent presidential candidate Cornel West has predicted. Oh, by the way, before I keep going, folks, in a few minutes, I will be moving over to just rumble.com/leecamp, free to watch there, as well as my locals page. I'll tell you again when I'm going to cut off the other streams, but that'll be in a few minutes. And another quick note, tomorrow I will have on Abby Martin, my good friend Abby Martin, and hopefully you're a fan of hers as well. So don't miss tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. That is when I do these on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so let's get back to this, though. Cornel West predicted he would not ultimately be running for president. Already the oldest president ever sworn in. Biden is 81 and would be 86 at the end of his second term. Could you imagine an 86-year-old president? That is insanity. Joe Biden already has trouble walking up 3 stairs. He already said in one day, he said that the October 7th was 65 years ago. He said that his father survived the Hamas attack and lived in a kibbutz. Like, that's one day. Can you imagine what? Because very rarely is he speaking without the teleprompter. Can you imagine the shit he's saying when he's behind closed doors that we don't see? When they're trying to quote unquote advise him, can you imagine the shit he's saying? All right, already the oldest. He'd be 86 at the end of the second term. In polling, clear majorities say he's too old. Why would they say such a thing? That is rude. By the way, Joe Biden was like in office and support during segregation and supported it. That's how old he is. Cornel West told Politico he might end up running against a B team of younger Democrats, including Gavin Newsom. I think Gavin Newsom is the one they're really grooming to take over when Biden drops out. Governor of California, and Gretchen Whitmer, governor of Michigan, because Biden was, quote, running out of gas. At 70, West is 7 years younger than the most likely Republican candidate, the former president, 91-time criminal indictee and adjudicated rapist, Donald Trump. Now, here's the thing. I get this is neoliberal Guardian getting a slam in on Donald Trump, but also that's true what they just said. I didn't know it was 91. He's been indicted 91 times, and he's been judged to be a rapist, and he's also got 26 accusations of rape or sexual assault against him. But it is amazing how many independent journalists or independent talking heads, they think that you can't criticize the Democrats without just like ignoring the fact that Trump is a horror show. No, you can be against both. You can know that they are both corporate criminals. Like, they are inverted. They are what this country, this world, this country especially vomits up in an inverted totalitarian consumerist system where we've got a completely inverted way of living. We have an inverted value system. And when you have an inverted value system, because it is all based on money, all based on profit, not based on humanity, not based on care, not based on love or justice. When you have an inverted system, it vomits up people like Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And they are the same bucket of vomits. Same bucket of vomits. Do you see? You don't have to defend Trump if you're anti-Biden. You can realize they are both a shit show. And I'm sorry to mix my vomit and my shit, but if I can't say for certain that the stew I was just talking about did not also have some turds in it. I can't. It vomits up and shits up. There's vomit in. Okay, I'll stop. West is 70. West is 7 years younger than the most likely Republican candidate, the former president. I read that part. But anyway, Cornel West saying that he thinks Biden will not ultimately become the presidential candidate, and I find this interesting because I think it's probably likely that that I'd say 60-70% chance that Biden won't ultimately be on the ticket, but why would they? The question is, why would the Democratic Party, which of course just wants to extend their ownership of the society, why do they want to wait so long to announce that? And I think it's clear that they're hoping that they basically get close to election time, August, September, somewhere in there, maybe the DNC convention in July or August. And that's when it really happens, so that there's not as much time. There's time for people to get excited. And not that they should be, but we know how how informed average Americans are. It's time for enough people to get excited about, Gavin Newsom or something new, without enough time for them to really start to sour on the fact that, oh, he's just the same shit as all the others. Oh, good to know.